open the time for everybody here today. Then we have a testimonial. You are welcome. Angie, are you there?
Yes. Yeah, we encourage those already consume the water and have some reaction. You can share here so that the rest can take it as the example. Yeah. Okay, there is in the chat group, TTF asks, is that device effective when it is placed on a 6 liters bottle? In fact, a company give us a 3.5 liter jug. We try to use that jug. Of course, there are some people use a 5.5 liter bottle and still mentioned is still effective. So if there is a choice, please follow the 3.5 liter jug, because the bigger the bottle, maybe it may dilute all this energy. Yeah. So what is the max distance for the device put above the water level? There's no mention about this, the max distance. Even the mineral water, you can just plug on top and you can start to scan the water, is still very effective. Like red wine, the red wine bottle, I directly plug on top of the wine. It is still very effective. How long does the water last? There is some experiment done in Malaysia. It can last up to 8 months. After 8 months, they use that water for the lemon experiment. Shows the effect. Yeah. Do you have to uncap the water bottle? Yes, it's better so that the light can directly go into the water. Yeah, because if you have the cap in between, it's already some blockage, and it may not all energy being penetrate into the water. Yeah, so it's open the cap of the water bottle. Yeah.
This device is not transparent to the plastic bottle. Some people say, if I don't open the cap, may I use the wall of the bottle to penetrate to use this device to penetrate into it? We are not encouraging people to do that, because we don't know the absorption of the plastic thin layers to the terahertz line. We have no evidence, no data to show that. So that's why you have to uncap the water bottle.
Yeah. So I hope that some people can share their testimonials. Okay. Yeah. If you have any.
Yes. Can I find out from Professor Gan Bo?
Yes.
Okay. My sister using this water for about 3 weeks. And then she claimed that she has pain here and there, but for herself, because she has cancer before, and the cancer is already cured. So is that the reason?
Okay, so basically, if our body feel here and there pain, that means inside our body still have some potential area that have some certain risk, because this water is so smart, it's able to neutralize our body have inflammation and positive charge areas. So this shooting process may create some pain, but however, if you extend to 1 week or 2 more weeks, all this pain phenomenon will disappear and you will feel blessed. You must have confidence of trusting your body, trusting the effect of this water.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, good evening, Dr. Gan.
Yes.
I have two testimonials to actually share with everybody.
Yes, please.
Okay. So the first one is that me, myself, I 63 years old. I actually do a lot of exercise almost every day. And to my surprise, this January, my blood sugar has gone up to 5.6. That is the maximum level allowed to, let's say, normal level. So I'm not satisfied because I practice qigong, I do exercise, and yet it's going up. So what happened is that I'm so lucky that after drinking the water, what my lifestyle all maintain the same. I just add to this drinking water, and I'm to my astonishing to 5.1 to 4.8 to 4.6 and 4.4 finally in just a matter of 2 months. So I'm very, very delighted.
Two months? Is it 2 months?
2 months time. Yes.
Okay.
Then from 5.6 and then to 5.1, 4.8, 4.6, 4.4.
Yes.
So I'm lucky to have drinking this water.
Oh,
okay, so I'm very happy now.
Yes.
So I don't have to control my sugar also.
Yes.
Then the second thing is that I've been drinking this water. I got the device for about 7 months. I've been using it together with my family. So what happened is that my daughter, almost every month, she will visit a doctor once for her sinusitis problem. It is sure for years already, almost every month. Yeah. However, after drinking the water for 7 months, not once that she's visiting the doctor for the sinusitis. So I'm glad that this one actually helped improve the body immunity as well as this sensitive problem. So this is my sharing for two.
Wow,
and then after that, I have 3 questions to Dr. Gan. The first question is that actually I'm a volunteer and helping out a spastic center for about 10 years. And I'm very glad that I heard that Dr. Gan's introduction that you are specializing in people with depression or emotion problem. So many of our in-house residents actually are somehow have autism, schizophrenia, as well as depression. Does this Terrahouse water will help them? How actually should we do extra? Is my first question.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So after doctor answer, then I'll go to the second question. Okay.
All right. All right. May I answer your questions? So
yes.
Drinking the water, it helps to remove the autism. You know, inside there's a lot of tissue and organ, right? But they are all positively charged. You know, they are all positively charged. But drinking the water because it contains easy water, contains electric charged water inside, it's able to neutralize the positive charge area, so can reduce the symptom of the autism. But that is not enough. One more thing you need to do, that you need to train the autism with some flow or mind-body alignment. Mind-body alignment. There's some special techniques. Maybe later I can share with you. You know, or maybe in some part say how to share with your all these people. It's quite simple, but it's very effective and can be measured by the device.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. The second question is that I wanted to help a friend who has got 2 grandsons, but both of them also having this congenital problem. That means in Mandarin, the sentencing 血液问题. It is having something like G6PD deficiency, or in Chinese we call it the 蚕豆症. So before introducing to her, okay, to the two small young children, okay, so is there any precaution that I need to take, or whether they can take this Terrahouse water, Dr. Gan?
Can you repeat congenital symptom?
Actually, in Mandarin, you call it the 葡萄糖6磷酸盐去氢酵素欠乏症. Or they call it the 蚕豆, some kind of the blood deficiency.
Okay.
You call it the glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency。
缺乏葡萄糖是吧？
对呀、葡萄糖6，
葡萄糖
磷
6缺乏
酸
是吧？
对对对。
OK， 我跟你讲哈，
嗯
我跟你讲，这所有的病症就和我们身体是一个化学工厂，我们身体是一个化学工厂，如果你没有很好的营养成分在里面，它会表面上这些东西虽然混在一起，但是微观从 micro level 来看，它会把很多东西推开，它没有办法把它融合在一起。这个水能够解决的问题就是可以和细胞很好的融合，能够把它不能跟细胞结合的葡萄糖等等的东西可以做很好的融合，它起一个中介的。所以这个时候我虽然不清楚这个病症的详细的东西，但是我相信整个身体的化学工厂中水的作用是非常重要。那么你不妨给他3个月的时间，让他做一些尝试，因为反正也没有坏处，它本身就需要水，对吧？它需要其他的水，但是你现在把其他的水用这个太赫兹来代替的话，他的身体绝对不会有其他的副作用产生，因为这太赫兹水它没有带来其他的 chemical。
Meaning that Dr. Gan, you are saying that these 2 children with this congenital problem, and that is the blood deficiency problem, can also drink this terahertz water.
可以，完全可以。我认为可能不到3个月，他们就会 feel blessed. So we can keep in touch and can monitor the situation, you know.
Okay, all right, Doctor, I'll try. And the last question for me for this evening is that I have my friend, that same friend also, she also having a problem of call it, she's taking this medicine called trileptal 300 milligram. Actually, she has actually facial partial seizure. Something like a little bit of
epilepsy.
Yes. So I wonder whether terahertz water can improve her condition or not. Wonder can help her.
Okay. So epilepsy definitely deal with the brain, right?
Yes.
Actually. So the brain and nerve system. So all this nerve system and the brain, they have accumulated a lot of positive charge, and there's no space for them to dissipate all this positive charge. That's why they form a leisure, you know. They form epilepsy. They have some reaction. Yeah, seizure. They produce the seizure, and this water, the water. How does the water help them? Because this water will effectively neutralize all the positive charge and free radicals inside the nervous system and brain. And that's can work very effectively. I can say your friend will see recovery effect very, very effectively, very fast.
Okay. Thank you, doctor. So meaning that those people having some similar symptoms, let's say for example, the brain's nervous system like Parkinson and Alzheimer, they also can be benefited from this terahertz water, right?
Yeah, wonderful. That's wonderful.
Okay, wonderful.
All this will benefit.
Yeah, thank you very much, doctor.
Yes,
thank you very
welcome.
much for your clarification. Okay,
Yeah,
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, KK. Anybody else that can share? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so how does our body accumulate the positive charge, right? Okay, for example, if we go to exercise, immediately we accumulate positive charge. And if we go and we think some tough question, all this brain exercise, the brain start to calculate all these hard issues, then immediately we produce a lot of positive charge. So long as any time our body start to move, start to function aggressively towards certain task, our body is going to accumulate a lot of positive charge. No, because our body, they have their own way to spread and dissipate the positive charge. But however, if you already have some symptoms, then the positive charge is accumulated there, cannot be removed away. Yes. Yes, like if you overexercise, you may feel your leg, your ankle, and get sour. You feel the sour. The sour is created by the positive charge, because too much positive charge is the damage the structured water, the easy water inside our body. That's why you feel sour. You mean okay? Okay, so yeah, it's hard to have some benchmark because the different units have their different mechanism. So basically, you have to ask your client to drink and enjoy the water slowly and starting with small amount, then slowly increase to big amount, and you have to warn them to go to toilet maybe more frequently, because some people are scared. Why I go to toilet so frequently, you know? But go. If you imagine you go to the toilet every time, you are going to remove all the toxic material inside your body, so they will feel happy. So you need to let them understand the mechanism why we need to go to toilet. You're welcome. Any other questions or sharing?
Hello, doctor.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is, doctor, is related to the water's antibacterial effect.
Yes.
Yes, as you have mentioned, because of the easy zone, the bacteria cannot survive.
Yeah.
So as we know, there is bad bacteria and also good bacteria.
Yeah.
So will THZ water also kill the good bacteria? And if it doesn't, what is the mechanism which can identify and kill only the bad bacteria? Thank you.
Oh, never studied this before. I don't know how it is to do with the back. We can do some experiment.
Doctor, can I just add on to what you have mentioned, just for the benefit? Just also improve on my understanding. From what I know, the good bacteria survives on in an aerobic zone, whereas the bad bacteria survives on a non-aerobic, anaerobic environment. So can I, and we have seen that terahertz water, due to its good circulation, it brings in a lot of oxygen. And because of the oxygen, it creates a very good aerobic zone and aerobic environment. So the good bacteria thrives, whereas the anaerobic bad bacteria dies. Can that be a good explanation?
Yeah, I think it's reasonable, but I'm not sure the oxygen you absorb a lot of oxygen, it can really be effective in forming the hydrophobic zone. This part I never done study.
Thank you, doctor. Anyway.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is a good point, very good point.
Professor Gan Bo,
Yes.
Okay. I have another question, sir. Okay, if a person coma for 3 years, does this terahertz water help her? Because lately she does have some some signs of recovering.
Yes.
Some movement.
Yeah. You can try. You have to do some experiment. You can try, but generally speaking, it will help the coma. And but at this time, you start with small volume.
Okay.
But you have to be aware that initially when you start to drink the water, it may have some healing effect appear. You know, don't be scared.
Okay.
Then the water is so smart, is going to do full scale recovering. So the water is not going to handle problem by problem.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Doctor, I got one question.
Yes.
Is this water can help degenerative bone?
Regenerative bone?
Yeah.
They can ask you.
What do you mean? You mean the bone is man-made?
No. Is something to do with the what do you call the thumb? Thumb bones is it's very pain.
Yeah, it's very pain. Yes.
So the doctor advised my friend don't use the thumb. They put a bandage, and it will. I mean, it's getting worse. It may ended up in like to remove because of the bone is overstressed, something like that.
Okay, the bone issue is maybe a separate issue. But you can try with some small volume to see the body reaction. Then you try to read the signals from the body, how it's going to proceed, you know.
Okay.
But it's worth trying, I think, because basically the water is going to neutralize the body and enhance the transportation of the oxygen and the nutrients, you know. I believe the bone benefit. But you have to monitor closely.
Oh, okay. Well, how can this water with other nutrition can help the bone to heal? Is it will assist the bone to heal itself?
Attached to the bones, there's a lot of nerve system. That's why it's feel painful, right?
Yeah.
But this water mainly will not change the bone a lot, but may change the nerve system surrounding the bone.
So it will decrease the pain.
Yes.
Okay.
But ultimately it decreases the pain. But initially, when you apply, for the first few days, probably they may not feel so much, and sometimes they may feel even more painful.
Okay.
But so long as you have some reaction effect, so it's worth trying.
Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello.
Yes.
Dr. Gan, I'm Yin from Malacca.
Yes.
I want to inquire this terahertz water. Is it advised after you have resonate the water, you boil it, or without boiling, you can drink directly?
No, if you like hot water, you better boil it. If you don't like it, but you drink directly, also good. But so long as you don't put the water in the stainless steel boiler for a long time.
I see. Okay. And then another thing is that what is the difference with hydrogen water and our terahertz water?
This is a totally two different concepts, you know. The hydrogen water is already popular, but scientific research, not many people have done that. About terahertz water can be scientifically measured.
Okay, I see. Thank you very much, Dr. Gan.
Yes, welcome.
Bye.
Hello, doctor.
Yes.
I'm Grace. I have a friend who has been taking medication for the past 40 years, you see.
40 years.
40 over years is like high blood pressure medication.
Yeah. Yes.
And lately the medical checkup was that the kidney has shrunk a bit, you know. Does this terahertz water helps him?
Definitely will help, but you need to monitor closely.
How much of the water do you think he needs to consume per day?
Initially start with 1 liter, slowly increase to 3 liter to 4 liter.
All right.
Yeah. Yes.
And can he stop the medication? Because
of course cannot. So it's too risky to stop the medication immediately, but for long term, it's maybe a way, you know.
Yeah, can reduce it, right?
Yes.
Let the doctor advise. Yeah, for sure we'll go for the checkup again, right? Then let the doctor advise. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Gan.
Yes, welcome. Yes. Yes. Oxygen 17. Oh, water channel. Okay. Yeah. Oxygen 17, talking about, oxygen itself is 16. That's the atomic number. 17 is talk about another atom, which is also oxygen, but the slight difference in the outer layer, the nucleons. Yeah, the neutrons is different. So it means just like carbon, you have carbon 12, you have carbon 13. So if you want to test a certain wood, certain tree, how many years old, you test the carbon 13, not carbon 12. Carbon 12 is popular. Carbon 13 is something in between. There's some ratios there. So this oxygen 17 and oxygen 16 is a ratio. There is a ratio there. So from oxygen 17 testing, you will notice how this water go into your cell effectively. No. Oxygen 17 is very few, very little. But oxygen 16 is a popular one. But that one is a natural ratio. That's a natural ratio in the world. But if you, based on that ratio, you are able to detect how much water is inside. How is it effectively go into the cell? Thank you for your question. Wow, you are reading so carefully. Good. And sharing. I realized for the last 2 weeks, many people share a lot of encouraging stories, and to some extent is very surprising results, but they are not able to explain. Can you also share here?
Dr. Gan, I have another question.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, for eggs, normally we took out from fridge, right? And then the egg shells outside layer, can see full of dirt. Okay. So can we soak the water first before we cook the egg?
Okay, I never tried, but this is a simple experiment you can do.
So shouldn't be problem, right?
No problem, no problem, no damage.
So the water got detox.
Right? No issue at all. You can try.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Then
welcome.
okay, another thing is, I'd like to share. For myself, okay, since I started this water, I have very good sleep. Okay, on top of that, my health improves tremendously, and I'm always very, in a very happy mood, because formerly, always very, I feel myself miserable because tied up with the housework, with sometimes here and there, quite moody. I can't even really enjoy my life. Then nowadays, I feel myself so happy. I can even哼歌曲.
So you cannot enjoy your life.
Yes, because my health is no good.
No. If you live a normal life, so the things that your body produce a lot of positively charged, that cannot easily dissipate, cannot easily remove from your body. So that will cause a lot of a moody issue. You understand?
Okay.
Yes.
So that's the reason.
Yes. When you drink more water, all these things is gone immediately.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very, very congratulations for your new journey. It's like you're starting a new life, right?
Yes.
When you share with people may not believe you,
Yes.
If
right.
you cannot explain scientifically.
Yes. Right. Not easy to share on waters, because after all, water is so common, and it's like what's so great about water, right? So when I share with people, of course I got problems. People just straight away cut off my conversations. Okay, let's stop here. These human beings maybe very practical, right?
Yeah.
They don't believe you, so they will straight away cut you off.
You have to find firstly, you have to find like-minded people. Second, you have to really study, maybe follow my suggestion, use a keyword to go to the YouTube to capture all this knowledge, water knowledge. A lot of water knowledge today I share is unknown to people. Is really unknown to people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Doctor, I got a question. Doctor, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to ask you, because one of my downline, after drinking this water about one week plus.
You are George, right?
No, I'm Mark.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah, the mother and the daughter developed the ulcer. So what is this? Can it happen?
The ulcer, because they drink the water, it produce ulcer.
Yeah, they find there's an ulcer on both the mother and the daughter. So they suspect it's a water reactions. But then, how can the mouth develop an ulcer?
This part is really strange and surprising. But to me, if I want to have a deeper understanding, it may be due to a very severe healing effect and they should not stop drinking the water and try 1 week or 2 weeks, it will disappear.
Okay. Then
It's a
second
process. Yes.
Okay. Second question is I got one customer after he drink the water and his sugar level from 18 dropped to 14. So I know our water can help him. But how is how you explain that our body reactions in terms of biogenetic or biochemical history, how's the body react? Does the water can help the sugar level reduce?
Okay, first of all, this water is so small. So once it touch any part of our body, it has a better mixture. So it in terms of transport is more effective. You know, so it's able to transport all the sugar and some other nutrients more effectively. That's why it can reduce the sugar level so effectively.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes. Yeah. 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 It's not proven. Yeah. You have heard of oxygen water? Somebody also have oxygen water. So all this may be gimmick, maybe gimmick in the market, you know, for people to sell their water. But inside it may not be the true story, you know.
Okay, this one I can answer you.
Yeah.
In fact, for my son, before I buy this terahertz device, I let my son drink the Izumo, the hydrogen water in a packet. So it's effective, but it's really costly at that. Just now you also mentioned. So when I stop, my son's problem come back. So this is something like because the concept that I understand, they inject the hydrogen inside the water. So that means there's additional H. But this H, once you open, you must drink immediately, or else it will vaporize. Yeah. So it cannot last long. That means you cannot open it and then you can last long. And secondly, it's also costly. So eventually, I bought this device, and it's only one-time payment, and now my device is free already, and I can use for 10 years. It's more worth one. Yeah, you can advise ask her to suggest to change to try this terahertz. The effect will be the same. It will be good, and it's a permanent. Whole family can drink, and yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Aim to finish that one and try yours.
Hello, doctor. Yeah, may
Yes.
I just add a little on the hydrogen water?
Yes.
With your permission. Yeah, if you ask me, the hydrogen water works on a different level, whereas our THZ water works differently. And if you ask those people who are actually introducing hydrogen water, they don't tell you, but it's an accepted fact. Only those who really know about it will tell you that they need some other water to bring the hydrogen water into our cells. So some of them actually have that source of water, but it is not as good as THZ water. It's around 50 and above hertz. whereas our THZ water is below 1 Hertz, which is 0.96, and it immediately takes all this hydrogen water into the cells immediately, and only then it works better. Otherwise, the hydrogen water is the same as all other water, only 30% of it gets into our system. And another thing is about the hydrogen water, is that this hydrogen water specifically works for antioxidant, as an antioxidant. That means it works on the free radicals, the scavengers. So it removes the scavengers. But what they don't realize is THZ water actually does that as well. Maybe it's not designed for that, but it also does that. So which means that THZ does more things compared to what hydrogen water does. And hydrogen water only does that specific aspect of the treatment, which is neutralizing the free radicals, scavengers, antioxidant, as an antioxidant. And it's understood that the good machines, hydrogen water, they have this redox value of -800. So it's very high actually as an antioxidant, but that's about it. Whereas THZ water actually takes in and does much more. Yeah. Thank you, doctor.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for sharing. For your for one information I want to share with you, the water frequency is 0.96 terahertz, is not hertz. Terahertz means 10 to the power of 12. In the market, there are a lot of copycat. They start to share their device, which is can process water at the level of frequency, 7.6 frequency and other frequency. These all are there. They have certain effect, but not as effective as our terahertz device.
Doctor, I got a question.
Yes.
I just want to rectify is about the layman test.
Yes.
So many of us knows that after we put the lemon into the terahertz and then once put on the normal water,
yeah,
and the terahertz water work well to undermine the souring, the taste. So that actually simplified that the water have a good penetration. So we are taught by it's a good penetration. I think this one need to be ratified. It's not really a good penetration.
It's not penetration.
How's the water penetrate through a glass and make the lemon juice break down the taste? Is it? So
okay.
Can you share more? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, when the 0.96 terahertz device shine on the water and create a lot of ionization and create a lot of small molecules inside the water and also streamline of the water, and the water structure has been changed. And 0.9 in the water structure, and the water it does not contain of 0.96 terahertz power. So when the lemon, but it contains a lot of new ionized water and easy water and microstructure water, and this microstructure water, they have the particular field. You know, it's like electromagnetic field. It contains a field. So when the lemon touch on it, so this field will have impact to the water inside the lemon. So it's able to change the structure of the water inside the lemon. It's not penetration of is not normal penetration. The penetration is a simple word to explain for people, easy to understand, but never touch on the lemon. So it's not about penetration. It's about the water contains a different field. The field has impact to the lemon.
Okay, then my another question is, after you say after reasoning the water become ionized to a negative charge and positive charge. The negative charge will become H3O2, and therefore the negative charge will neutralize our free radical in our body. Then how about the positive remain?
Okay, the positive region still there, but because of the negative charge, the zone is can easily mixture with our free radicals, you know. But the normal water inside this is only water. There's no negative charge and positive charge is separation. Then because of no separation and the negative charge zone is not available. You understand?
Yeah, I do understand. But how about after charging already, the water is with the positive and negative. Therefore, it's formed like a battery in the water, is it? So how is a positive charge go, and how is the role of positive charge in our terahertz water?
Okay, so basically, if you understand in our easy water, even we have a positive charge and negative charge in water, it's like a battery. The water in total still remain neutral. And when this water is going to embrace all the positive charge inside our body, is going to carry away all the positive charge and dissipate outside our body.
You mean the positive charge will still remain as normal?
Yes.
It's just a water. It's just a water.
Yes.
Okay. The only the negative will neutralize, will work more effectively in our body.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. But the transport phenomenon will change, and this is so effectively can move out of our body very effectively.
Hi, Dr. Gan, it's KK again.
Yes.
Please check my understanding regarding the lemon water again.
Yeah.
Okay. Just now, as you said, the 0.96 terahertz actually is blasting the water, and then because of a lot of ionized action, the water actually a lot of negative ions energy has been accumulated in the water, right?
Yeah.
So meaning that the energy is actually transferred to the lemon water through radiation, isn't it? Am I right?
No.
That's why the lemon water become also energized, become also being ionized.
No radiation.
No radiation.
No radiation involved because the water has been processed by the terahertz device. So it's the microstructure has changed. The only thing remains is field. No more radiation. No more things can really radiate on the lemon side.
Meaning on the lemon side, okay, the water structure has been changed, meaning that the molecule of the lemon water also becomes smaller.
No, only separate.
Separate.
The positive charge and negative charge only separate. They cannot cut through. Make the lemon become smaller. Cannot.
Okay, meaning that it is because they are separated, meaning that they are more easily absorbed by the body. Can I say that?
Maybe it's assumption, but I'm not sure. I haven't done the test.
Because it's very significant. Okay, because one actually with the terahertz water, one with the normal water, so the result is different. So we want to know what's the basics behind it. Okay, like what Dr. Gan said, the structure change. So when the structure change, how does it affect our taste bud or the tongue?
Yeah. Because it's a separation of the charge, so it will affect our taste.
Or the charge different.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So very, very important. The balance of the charge inside the body. This part has normally people don't take care of our body on this part. But many issues, our 99% of our disease all involved in the disbalance of our charge inside our body. If we know this one, we take care of this one. So that's one very simple exercise. Everybody here can learn that earthing means your every day, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon, you stand on the grassland. You stand on the grass for half an hour, and to to make sure all the positive charge inside the body is gone through the earth. Then you become very healthy. That's already proven.
Oh, that's called discharging. Okay.
Yes,
Understand.
earthing, discharging. Yes, very,
Thank you
very
very much,
important.
Doctor.
But normally we are so busy, we don't want to spend such time into it. That's why we accumulate a lot of positive charge, and that's create a lot of mental issue.
Right. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Yeah, welcome, welcome. Yeah, grounding. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Doctor, you said just now standing on the grass one. Is it prefer on the morning or in the evening, or how long to stand there? How long?
Half an hour. You stand. If you have more time, you can stand there longer. But in the morning, for example, 6 to 7, or in the afternoon, maybe 4 to 5. You know.
You got to be barefooted also, isn't it?
Yeah, barefoot. Yes, barefoot.
Okay.
How about evening, or one day 3 times, or one day one
Yeah,
time?
yeah, it's better, even better.
Okay.
This is very, 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 very effective for all the cancer patients, for all these very serious disease people, you know, because they don't know when they are into that kind of stage, that kind of situation, they don't know the disbalance of the charge inside of their body. They're not aware. But that is very, very effective. That's why our terahertz water, if they start to drink the terahertz water, there are strong healing effect. But no need to scary, because neutralize the charge can be very, very effective. Yeah, wonderful. I think in this chat group, many people have the experience of touching on the grounding process. You know, that's very good.
Doctor. Never mind, later.
Yeah,
Hello,
lady.
Doctor.
Yes.
It's me again, Grace.
Yes.
You see, before I bought this device, I was drinking this alkaline water. You see.
Yeah.
I have this so-called Kangen water.
Yes.
So is it okay? I mix the Kangen water with the terahertz water.
No, you have a wrong understanding. Kangen water and terahertz water means okay. Basically, terahertz water is the device can change any of the water into terahertz water. So your Kangen water can be changed into terahertz water, but the pH value of Kangen water still remain. For example, you have pH is 9. After processing, the pH is still 9. No more change.
Okay.
So Kangen water
this is good, isn't it?
Is better. Is much better. It may reduce when you drink Kangen water. Are there sick people who are drinking pH value 9? But when you become healthier, if you keep drinking such water, is harmful.
Okay.
But the terahertz water can reduce the damage of the Kangen water.
I understand that after drinking the 9.5, I was introduced to drink this terahertz water. You see, without further ado, I just changed to terahertz water. So I was thinking, does it affect my body in any way by drinking?
You mean you are not going to use the Kangen water to be produced by terahertz water? You totally give away. You remove the Kangen water. You change to terahertz water, the normal tap water, after being filtered, after being processed by terahertz water. May I understand is right?
Yeah. Just use their clean water. They have a few function, you see. So I all of a sudden I turn to these 2 months, I turn to terahertz water, you see. So I just wonder, does it affect my health, you know? And
what's your observation?
Sometimes at times that I get easily heavy headache. Sometimes I got headache.
After you drinking terahertz water, you can easily become headache, right?
Like I share it with my friends, so they find that blood pressure shooting up, you see. So I can't explain to my friend why the pressure shoots up, you know, after drinking terahertz water.
Okay, so all these are very, very good sign, but it's for you to understand to the expert level is a bit difficult. You know, sometimes our body already have a certain risk there, but this terahertz water is going to discover that risk and can produce some symptoms that maybe go to opposite direction. But the moment, for example, you feel headache, right? You drink the water. That means normally you drink Kangen water or other water, but in your life you have a lot of stress, a lot of issue to handle. But you try to use your spirit, your mind to control it. You don't let it go. But the moment you start to drink the terahertz water, it firstly relax your sympathetic nervous system, so it will make you relax, and you at the same time when you relax, and your headache may appear for a short period of time, but for long term it's going to be very, very good. But this short period of time, if you don't have proper understanding, you may think, oh, this terahertz water is so bad, because it's nearly smart.
I feel that it's a sort of healing crisis.
Yes. You need to have that level of understanding. If you don't have, then you miss the opportunity.
I want to share something. Grace. In fact, the testimony that I shared earlier, Mi Fong, she's using the Kangen water as well. So actually, you can take. Actually, Kangen water is served as a filter. So after the water filter by Kangen water filter, then you can use the terahertz device to scan the water. So in fact, you don't need to throw away your Kangen water device. And then she also has this kind of headache or giddiness at the beginning. This is a healing effect. So not to worry. Then you can monitor yourself, maybe slow down, reduce, and then increase back. So eventually all her problem is resolved. And then another testimony that I shared just now about the blood, right? It's also using the Kangen water filter, but the blood is still together. In fact, it's not nice to speak in the public about the brand of other filter, but the reality is the previous filter, there's no such technology that can produce a single molecule under 2 nanometer as what terahertz are producing. That's why when you drink the terahertz water, whether it's after the Kangen, out of the Kangen water or out of the any alkaline water device, it will become single molecule. So the source of water, it can be from tap water, but the company give you a filter, right? So it can filter away all the metallic contamination. If you already have some water filter, like alkaline water filter, any brand, doesn't matter, you still can use it. So after filter, this water, you apply the terahertz device to scan for 3 minutes. You can keep the the filter that given by the company. Result will be the same. Eventually, what we want is the single molecule, which can be absorbed by the body cell. And this is the one that create the effect of the healing. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doctor.
Yes,
Doctor, just you mentioned about the alkaline. If let's say drink 9.5 for a long run, will that affect the body?
Yeah, that's very dangerous.
How? Just elaborate a bit. Just share a bit. How?
Because our body is so smart. Our body normally inside our body the pH value of all the water is around 7. You know, so if you you man-made produce this 9.5 water is really a lot of alkaline, but why it's so good? Because it's a lot of people is unhealthy and they have very high stress and very high radical, free radicals. So it initially can benefit, but for the long run, our body may go to the balance. But this Kangen water still 9.5 is no good, but we don't know when.
Yeah, I agree with what you said.
It's against nature. But it's only. It's like 以毒攻毒啦 in Chinese 以毒攻毒啊。
Oh.
所以 you may see some good result initially.
Yeah, but people say that every day we have stress, we have free radical, our blood is acidic, and must drink alkaline. But alkaline but drinking that kind K water, the Kangen water must be generally with 9.5 because 9.5 will have a better effect on calcium generate. So but for long run maybe is harmful. Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot publicly say this because.
Sorry. So to anyone who use Kangen, sorry.
Yeah, we cannot.
Myself also drinking 9.5 also.
Yeah.
Dr. Gan?
Your personal understanding is okay, but publicly talking about all this issue is very controversial. You know.
Dr. Gan, can I share something?
Yes.
Dr. Gan, I'm Kumaran. I'm from Malaysia. Actually, I'm using Kangen water for the past since 2011, right? But then now I'm using terahertz. My understanding is that our pH is controlled by the kidney, right?
Yeah.
So I think the kidney's work is to balance the pH in our body to 7.45 in the blood, right?
Yeah.
So once we took the good nutrition and with the right water like terahertz, I think our kidney will be more healthy. So let the kidney handle the pH. So we don't need to worry about how much pH we want to drink. As long as we drink the normal, even the tap water from the pipe, right? It's okay already. It's just nice.
All right. Agree with you. Thank you for your explanation.
Yeah, Dr. Gan, my understanding is that for the human body, normally it works works normally at around 7.1 the pH, right now. So that is a very ideal condition. So my thinking as a layman understanding is that if the pH, the water pH is too high, like 8, 9, like that, meaning that in the long term, let's say it will actually induce a lot of work for our body, for our organs, actually to convert 9.5 back to 7.1. Is it right? That means we have to do the job. Yeah, that means we have to do extra job to convert it back to a normal. Right?
What I understand from that is very good assumption. You think our organs they are able to convert this from 9.5 to 7.1. That's the ideal situation, but sometimes our organ doesn't have that capacity.
Oh, okay, understand. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome.
Dr. Gan, may I just correct on one issue just now? Our body pH, natural pH is between 7.3 to 7.4, which is about 7.35, not 7.1.
Okay.
All right. So now, the body is trying to keep it neutral. I mean, balance at around 7.35. So
Yeah.
what people do is they don't realize is with the water which they take, let's say it's around 7.1, with the food they eat, that increases to around 7.35, between 7.3 to 7.4. Now, as you correctly mentioned just now, when your body is very acidic because of other reasons, you're sick and all. So when you take alkali water, which is very high, then the body sort of adjusts itself back to its neutral level. But then when you keep on going, that alkali level, which is very high, starts disturbing the workings of a lot of organs in the body. Because a lot of organs in the body, they try to work on 7.3 to 7.4, which is about 7.35. So now you're pushing the level to higher level. Your intention is actually to neutralize the acidity in the body. So once the body is neutralized, you're back to normal. And this stage that water does that, that alkaline level actually creates more problems.
Yes, yes.
Because another thing is, we must understand that in our body, besides the alkaline level, there are some organs need the acidic level to function. So you're disturbing the acidic level in the body. For example, in the stomach, you need the hydrochloric acids and other things to work properly. So by inducing a high level of pH, you're disturbing that process. Thank you, Dr. Gan.
Yeah, this is a very good explanation. Thank you very much for your expertise. Yeah, Angie.
Thank you. Good
Okay.
explanation.
Thank you very much for all your sharing and questions. Now it's already more than 10